the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're hanging out inside. Visit Knoxville, and well, you can feel free to come join us if you like. If you can't be here with us, no, it is streaming live right now through all of our social media pages as well as our YouTube channel, where you can watch it back later at your convenience as well. So our guest today has come over from Asheville to be here with us today. Give a great big welcome back to Chris Wilhelm to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank you. Somewhere along the way, I heard someone say, remember where you came from, don't look the other way. Some will have their point of view, may not be right for you. Let's follow the river, you may find yourself anew. It's a quiet revolution, can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting, we're all just people. Sure, there will be days you can only hold your head up with all that we forgave and all that we let go of. Let's reach out our hands, let's turn this dream around. Let's celebrate this life, because we're here now. It's a quiet revolution, can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting, we're all just people. And we gather in the cities, and we gather in the parks, looking for brand new beginnings, looking for a brand new start. It's a quiet revolution, can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting, we're all just people. It's a quiet revolution, can you feel it in your soul? There's no time for fighting, we're all just people. Thank you so much. This next song is called Blue Paper Sailboats. That was called The Quiet Revolution. Blue paper sailboats in the wind, Johnny's wandering where it went. Reads the paper, watches the news, takes a walk to his favorite view. Passing people in the night, passing houses with colored lights, changing direction, changing me, changing the way it's supposed to be. Somewhere in the distance, on the water's edge, blue paper sailboats come back in again. Haven't heard the sound of trains. Lately I've been feeling strange. I used to sit on the river banks. I used to run down the railroad tracks. My heart's been heavy, my heart's been full. I've seen the magic, I played the fool, standing on the river's edge. Two broken boards, that's all that's left. Somewhere in the distance, on the water's edge, blue paper sailboats will come back in again. Somewhere in the distance, on the water's edge, blue paper sailboats come back in again. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This is Chris Wilhelm with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Chris lives over in Asheville. Where you grew up in New Jersey? Is that right?
Upstate New York.
New York.
Upstate New York, yep.
Okay. And how long have you been over in Asheville?
I've been in Asheville since 2010, so 15 years.
Good long time.
I've been in Asheville,
Okay.
yeah.
So his current single out there is called Helene, Helene. So we all know where we're headed with this one here. So you also told me when we were talking about that you wrote several songs spurred by Helene.
Yes.
But first let's talk about how Asheville is doing as far as recovering musically.
Okay, that's a good question. Well, we're about a year out. The 27th of this month is going to be a year anniversary, and it's come a long way. It definitely has come a long way. There's still recovering to do, but yeah, I mean, a lot of musicians have been playing, and the music has been, a saving grace.
Well, how about the venues? Have the venues come back for the musicians to play in?
Yes.
Okay.
The venues, yeah, like the Grey Eagle's awesome. There's still a lot of good places to play music.
So it would be a very rewarding thing in a musician's eye if you were looking to have a little drive this fall, maybe head over the mountain and check out some music in Asheville and give them a little love over in that way. Now let's talk about how you were inspired by the events to write. I've talked to musicians that have said they totally got a block. They haven't written anything since that happened because they don't know how to process it. With you,
Well, there was no work in my day job, and there was no gigs for a while, and it was December, and I just felt this, I could feel it in my body, and I just had to write. I wrote like 9 songs, just like, boom, I birthed them, it felt like. I didn't write these. I felt like they just came out. And that last song was one of them, Blue Paper Sailboats. There was this place, the French Broad Park, that I liked to go to a lot, and I would just go by the water and I would meditate, and after the storm, this big deck, it was probably about this big, like the stage. There was only the 2 boards left of it. That's all that was left, and that's what made it. I don't know if you heard the lyric in that last song, but that's, yeah.
Well, the single Helene is streaming out there on Spotify.
It is on Spotify, okay. Yes.
And you can find information at chriswilhelm.org. Tomorrow and Friday, he'll be headed over to Nashville to play the Commodore Grill. And you can find the complete tour schedule right there on the website as well. I think after that, you're going to be headed up north for some gigs, and that's there as well. We always encourage y'all to shake and howdy afterwards and thank them for being here with us. But for now, I'll get out of the way. We'll get more music here from Chris Wilhelm on the Blue Plate Special.
All right, this next song is, it's called 1983. I wrote this with my brother. We'll get to the Helene song, but this one I wrote with my brother. He's a postman. He never wrote a song before. He called me up. He said, I wrote a song. He said, I'm going to send it to you in the mail. Still out yard sailing, looking for that old time machine. When things were simpler, nobody really knew it then. Out sledding, hitting the trails, no phone in sight. Hot chocolate waiting for you, it never tasted so good. So let's drink like it's 1983. Let's sing like it's 1983. New wave and punk rock, breakdancing, hip hop. Grace American hero, my friend just jumped off the roof. True story. So let's drink like it's 1983. Let's sing like it's 1983. 12 kids wrestling over at the town garage. Where did the time go? Mom's calling it Sloppy Joe's. So let's drink like it's 1983. Let's sing like it's 1983. Let's drink like it's 1983. Let's sing like it's 1983. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So this song is on Spotify. It's called Helene, Helene. Oh, when a creek rises, there'll be no surprises. Helicopters, sirens and planes, that's all you heard for days. My heart goes out to the smaller towns where the river is wider now. They're fixing up Main Street, windows boarded up. All we could see was a Christmas tree and an angel for good luck. Helene, Helene, you're like nothing we've ever seen. Helene, Helene, you're a bad dream. White horses and donkeys carrying help. No other way to get there, no other way to go. Some say there's people still living in tents. Some say there's people we haven't found yet. Thank God to the workers who showed us grace, working 4 hours upon hours without rest. Some say there were angels in the storm. Somewhere there's a new baby being born. Helene, Helene, you're like nothing we've ever seen. Helene, Helene, you're a bad dream. Nobody saw you coming, nobody knew. Nobody expected the things you do. We will recover, we will rebuild. Things will get better, and we will heal. Helene, Helene, you're like nothing we've ever seen. Helene, Helene, you're a bad dream. Helene, Helene, you're like nothing we've ever seen. Helene, Helene, you're a bad dream. Thank you, guys.
This is Chris Wilhelm with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Quickly, I need to mention that support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves and from Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays at noon. This Friday, Mal Nombre will be with us on the show. You can find out more about them by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Modelo Especial and Corona Extra, as well as Visit Knoxville. Chris Wilhelm is our guest here today on the Blue Plate Special. He's going to do a few more tunes for us. But before you do that, Chris, do you ever do covers? Do you always just do originals?
I do cover songs as well, yeah. I play a Smashing Pumpkins song, an REM song, yeah.
That was my next question. I was going to say, who do you like to cover?
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we can all learn more about Chris at chriswilhelm.org. It's Chris Wilhelm on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
This next song is called House on the Hill. There was this kind of small house, and there was this big giant tree, like right by it, like right in front of it. And after the storm, the tree went the other way. And if it didn't, it could have went on the house. But they say a lot of people are like, I think the trees were kind of looking out for us. They didn't land on the house all the time, so there's a little bit of a positive twist. There's a house on a hill that overlooks the city. And in that house, there's a family. You see them playing in the yard. There's a big old tree, maybe 30 feet, looking over them all. Then a mighty wind came, and the river took things away. The tree fell the other way. The house on the hill was saved. Was a scary night with no electricity, just the howl of the wind. All I could do is pray for my family and watch that old tree move. Then a mighty wind came, and the river took things away. The tree fell the other way. The house on the hill was saved. I woke up the next morning, I didn't see it fall. It went the other direction. The tree laid out across the road. It's like it protected us. I do want to believe this is a story about the house on the hill. Then a mighty wind came, and the river took things away. The tree fell the other way. The house on the hill was saved. The house on the hill was saved. Thank you. Two more. All right. Well, it's great to be here playing for you guys. I think might be my 10th time here. Yeah. I used to play Wilhelm Brothers. First time was 2010. Yeah. This song is called Bluebird. Bluebird sitting on a wire, couldn't get much higher, goes about his day. Bluebird, help me understand. Is this part of a plan? Show me the way. I hear you calling, singing the sweetest song. When so much is falling, won't you help me fly on? Won't you help me fly? Bluebird, through the wings of change, it's time to turn the page, to see what is true. Bluebird, why the heavy feathers? 'Cause you already know what to do. I hear you calling, singing the sweetest song. When so much is falling, won't you help me fly on? 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 Thank you.
It's Chris Wilhelm with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. He's got one last tune for us here today, but before he does that, we want to invite everybody back tomorrow. Roger Street Friedman will be here with us tomorrow. Friday brings Mal Nombre to the big plate, and Saturday, here inside Visit Knoxville, Eric Summer, along with Forrest Day, will be joining us. You can find out more about that by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported radio station, and there's always a little old donation bucket in the back of the room. A little love in the bucket keeps the good music going on the Blue Plate Special. Again, Chris is going to be headed over to Nashville tomorrow and Friday at the Commodore Grill. A couple of chances, so heads up, Nashville. He's headed in your direction. You can find more information at chriswilhelm.org. Thank you so much for being here with us today. Will you leave us the 10th time in 15 years with a last tune?
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Red. It's an honor to be here. Justin is making this sound really good on the radio and out in the venue here. And thank you guys for listening. I am online, Chris Wilhelm, Spotify. I have a couple business cards over there. This song is called "This Too Shall Pass." It's off my last record. There's a man on a bike with a dog upon his lap. There's a feeling in the air that did take me back, for the future was unwritten as the sky was rushing by. 100,000 moments flash before my eyes, and this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The morning is a-coming, and this too shall pass. There was a fire burning in the sun. There was a passing of a train. The distance that brought us closer we did obtain. The tiger was out of the cage. There were tears upon the page. There were so many awkward moments when people were afraid. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The winds will keep on blowing, and this too shall pass. There were times when I wanted to punch a hole in the sky, but I got more questions than answers, and I still wonder why. With all this grace and blessings, this big old heart of mine, with the ghosts of Woody and Guthrie, now is the time. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The morning is a-coming, and this too shall pass. Politics and bad gravy never mix too well. There's a dream that I keep having. We're all together now. You guys want to sing with us? With me? And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The morning is a-coming, and this too shall pass. One more time, everybody. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The winds will keep on blowing, and this too shall pass. Really loud, everybody, here we go. And this too shall pass. This too shall pass. The morning is a-coming, and this too shall pass. Thank you so much.
That's Chris Wilhelm. Thank y'all, and join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.